Hey guys, this is April from Getting Hooky With It. Today I wanted to bring you what I am going to be reading for the Cozyathon. This is a readathon being hosted by Sylvia K. I absolutely love her channel and I'm really enjoying all of her videos about the Cozyathon. And fall is like the perfect time to get cozy, so I'm on board. Let's get into it. If you don't know about the Cozyathon, it is being hosted from October 1st until October 15th, I believe. And what I really like about this Cozyathon is that it's not really about the books that you read, but it's about the experience that you have. And because this is fall, things are getting a little bit colder. I just really love this idea. Some of the challenges are to, read in the bath or read a book by candlelight. It's just really, really cozy and right up my alley. By the way, I'm going to post Sylvia's video about the Cozyathon in the description box below, so you can go and check it out there. But yeah, I originally had planned to vlog the Cozyathon, and I was actually going to pair that vlog with my next IUI cycle. If you don't know, we've been trying for a baby for about 2 years now, and it hasn't worked. We have done one IUI round and that didn't work either. But I thought that it would be really interesting to take you guys along and just kind of explain the journey and explain the process, so that if you are someone who is interested in IUI, that you could follow along and find out what it's like. Now, that said, we actually got a call on Friday, and the fertility clinic that I go to has me on a wait list for IVF, and it's a government-funded IVF. So if you live in Ontario, the government will cover one round of IVF. And it's not everything. You still have to pay for your drugs. Luckily, our insurance will cover that. And you still have to pay for a couple of other things. That said, it cuts the cost dramatically when you get government funding. And you're on the list for a while. So once you've gone in and you find out what is going on with your body, for us it was unexplained infertility, with me also having low ovarian reserve. That said, you're put on the list right after that point, and it usually takes about a year to a year and a half. So I guess it's been a year. It's not been quite a year actually since we've been on this list, so it was a surprise call. So we obviously decided not to go ahead with IUI. Now we're going to be going ahead with IVF, but not until either November or December. My husband and I need to have a chat about that and plan that out, because it's a big commitment and there's a lot of things to factor in. So it's really good news. I'm also incredibly nervous. That said, I'm still going to participate in the Cozyathon because my stress levels have been really high about the whole infertility thing, and now this new news, which is wonderful. It's very good, but it's also one of those things where, we thought, oh, we'll do, 3 or 4 rounds of IUI. With IUI, you have about a 17% chance of getting pregnant every time you do IUI. And then we'll go for we'll go all out and do IVF, and that is about a 47% chance of succeeding. So it was interesting because I got the call and I was so excited at first, and then this wave of dread just washed over me, where I was like, oh my God, what if that doesn't work either? And then what? What does our life look like? So I've been feeling a lot of things and I need some relaxation. I need to step back from the fear factor of all of this, and I need to just calm down. I really don't have any control over any of this at all. So it's time to get cozy. And after that incredibly long ramble, I'm going to share with you what I'm going to be reading for these next 2 weeks. The first book that I'm going to read is something I'm already reading, and it is The Rules of Magic by Alice Hoffman. This is a prequel to the Practical Magic book by Alice Hoffman, and that was also turned into a movie with Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman, I think. In any case, I am loving The Rules of Magic. I wasn't expecting to love it as much as I am. I feel like it's perfect for someone who wants to celebrate Halloween but doesn't want to get scared. It really is perfect for that. It follows a family of witches. The females in the family are kind of cursed, so if they fall in love, it ends very badly for the man or woman involved. So yeah, I'm really loving it so far. So I'm going to continue along with that. Next up, I am also going to read The Seance by John Harwood. This is my October book pick for my Dying to Read book club. If you haven't joined my book club yet and you like scary books, like if you like horrors or psychological thrillers, you should totally join us. I'll leave that in the description box below as well. And this is about a woman who's had a really difficult life with her family. Her dad is incredibly distant, and her mom is incredibly sad because her sibling died, and her mother has never recovered from that. So she, our main character, invites her mom to the seance, thinking, well, if you're able to get in touch with my sibling and somehow, maybe that will make you feel better. It doesn't, and I don't think her mom survives. In any case, our main character, Constance, she moves to Raxford Hall. And apparently Raxford Hall also has its own tragedies where a family disappeared long, long ago. And she starts to look into that and needs to find out and get to the bottom of it. So I am extremely excited to pick this up. It is perfect for fall, so definitely going to be getting to this in the next couple of weeks. And then, considering all of the feels that I have been feeling about the whole IVF thing, I think it is time for me to read Stay With Me. And this follows a couple in, is it Nigeria? I can't find where this happens, but it occurs in Africa. And it follows a couple who have been infertile. And his side of the family are very strict about passing the line down, so they essentially encourage him to take on a second wife. And what that does to the first wife is really difficult. I think it's really difficult on their marriage. And sometimes, I think it depends on the person. Some people who are in my position, who are going through infertility stuff, they need to read something really light or something really different than what they're dealing with. I feel that way some of the time, but when I'm already a bit of a basket case about it all, I need to sit with it. And by reading women going through infertility and reading the struggle, it allows me to feel like I'm not alone. And I have a lot of friends who have gone through infertility stuff, and I thank God for them because they are like my guides through this whole thing, and I love them. But there is something about being emotionally naked with someone through it, and I get that through literature. And so I think it's about time for me to read this. Yeah. So, that said, those are all of the books I'm going to read for the Cozyathon. I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to vlog it anymore, but I am actually thinking, I haven't fully decided, but I'm thinking of vlogging the whole IVF experience. I've never gone through it, obviously, so I don't know what exactly to expect. I'll know what to expect in terms of the drugs and that kind of thing. It'll just be like the drugs that I took for IUI, but like, I guess tenfold or something. So I think it might be helpful to some people. I have no idea whether it would be helpful to some people, but if that would help somebody else who's thinking about IVF, I'd be happy to do it for that. And then I'm also wondering if maybe this would be really cathartic for me to have someone, you guys, to kind of just spill my guts. Like, here's how I'm feeling on cycle day 1. Here's how I'm feeling on cycle day 23. Yeah, so let me know if you guys are interested in that. And yes, I think that's all from me. I will talk to you later, and I hope that you guys are going to participate in the Cozyathon as well. This is the perfect time of year for this. So thank you so much, Sylvia, for creating this little challenge, because I feel like it's just the ticket, and it might be a little bit of a balm for my heart right now. So hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you later. Bye!